What's up guys, Africa Weeb here, and I am back with another Jujutsu Kaisen review. And I would like to apologize for the late post because I know I mentioned I will post 2 days early, but I got caught up with some things in my personal life and that is why I did not post that. However, if you've gotten this far in the video, I want you to know I love and appreciate it so much, and if you'd like to support the channel, drop a like. If you want more videos like this, subscribe to us. Chapter 155 starts with Panda leaving the arena after losing to Yuji. He then meets up with Megumi outside because the original plan was that Yuji infiltrates from the inside and Megumi infiltrates from the outside. So Panda meets Megumi outside. Megumi then mentions meeting up with Hakari and the whole plan and stuff like that, and Panda states that he knows where Hakari is and how to get to him, which is supposed to be like a monitoring room on the roof, but he can't seem to get close to him or the room for that matter. Panda explains that every time he approaches the room's door, the distance between him and the room remains the same. Basically, he gets stuck in some type of loop of trying to reach the door, but like he can't seem to reach it. Something similar to Gojo's infinity curse technique, where he creates like an infinite space between him and his opponent, and then like his opponent can get to him. Basically like a Walmart version of that, if you think about it. Panda then suggests that this must be Kirara's curse technique. For those of you who might have forgotten who Kirara is, she's a 3rd year student and she's also Hakari's girlfriend, whom we met in the last chapter. But there was a little confusion here because Megumi asks Panda that isn't the other 3rd year a guy, and Panda responds saying yes, it's a man. So this could mean 2 things: that Kirara is a trans woman, or it's just a translation error. Because I read this manga like 2 days early, and the manga that I read is like a fan translation. Maybe there was like a little error in there and it will be corrected when the official manga releases 2 days from now. However, if it happens that Kirara is a trans woman, that would be so cool because Akutami is now adding a little bit of diversity without doing some stupid woke stuff like DC and Marvel. You know, like there's a way you could add diversity to a series without trying to like throw it in our face. But like if this is it, this is like the perfect way of doing it. Like diversity without like trying to act woke. Do woke stuff without like putting it in our face, if you get what I mean. Moving forward, we all know that Panda and Megumi are already putting their faith in Itadori, so he can convince Hakari to join them in the calling game. Panda then mentions that Itadori's innate cheerfulness and smooth talker personality kind of matches up with Hakari, and we don't know too much about Hakari yet. We don't know his personality, we don't know what type of person he is. Panda kind of explains to us that Yuji might have to like smooth talk him a little bit. He might have to show a little game. And this also means that Yuji would have to lie. And Megumi says that it's not that Yuji is bad at lying, it's just that the idea of lying never occurs to Yuji. So I guess we will see how that goes. Panda and Megumi then make their plan, which is to infiltrate the parking lot as soon as Yuji gets in the monitoring room. And Megumi states that everything should go well, considering they should not get noticed by the security cameras because Itadori will distract Hakari, and the other guards are kind of weak, so nothing could really go wrong in this mission. Then Kirara escorts Yuji to Hakari, and after that Megumi is shown using his shadow abilities to sneak on a guard to basically beat him up, I guess, which looks so cool in my opinion. And it also reminds me a little of The Last of Us. You know that game, The Last of Us, when you sneak up on the guards and like strangle them like from the back, something like that. Panda also acts like an actual zoo panda to fool the guards and beat them up when they let their guard down. And this made me giggle a lot because Panda is just so funny without trying. Then they got to the rooftop and they met Kirara. The moment Kirara sees both of them, she immediately realizes that Yuji is definitely from Jujutsu High. And Megumi attacks her with his divine dog technique, but the dog doesn't touch or even get close to her because of, well, her curse technique. And Kirara tries to head back to the room where Hakari and Yuji are located to notify Hakari that Yuji is a Jujutsu High student. But Megumi and Panda gets in her way. There's still some trouble in trying to fight with her though because they can't even get close to her. Then the dog that Megumi summons grips Megumi to stay with him. Like basically Megumi attracted the dog and then the dog kind of like sticks to him, and then Megumi is not able to move. And like this seems to be like another ability that Kirara possesses, which basically makes her attract or repel whatever she wants. She also mentions marking Panda. Maybe the ability only works on whoever has a marking, I guess we'll see about that. Let me know what you think of her technique in the comments because I couldn't quite figure it out too. The chapter then ends with Hakari telling Yuji he can walk for 1 hour a day and get 1 million yen, and Yuji looked a little nervous and it ends there. Let me know what you think about this whole situation, and like, I do have a few questions right now which are like, what are Hakari's real intentions? Why is he running away from Jujutsu High students? Will Itadori be able to convince him to join them in the calling game? Like, there's a lot of things to figure out here. And also, what is Kirara's technique? Because I can't seem to figure that out too. I guess we'll find out in the next chapter. And speaking of the next chapter, there won't be a chapter 125 next week, or I guess you could say this week in my case, because Shonen Jump is taking a 1 week break. The next chapter should be out by August 22nd, which is like 2 weeks from now. So you won't get a chapter review until then. And if you enjoyed the video and if you want more videos like this, like and subscribe to us. As always, it's been the African Weeb. See you on the next video.
Okay, bye.